This is the end of everything I've ever known. Please
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company.
Well, I mean, he was a professor.
World Viral.
All right, Music Buzz Live. We're back here in Studio A. My name is Moose. Thank you for sticking around. We got CT, Chad, H, Chad, Drew, and we got our friend Channing in the house.
What up, Channing?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
We finally roped you in. We finally got you down here.
Got him back in, dude.
Yes.
Always
Good
love
to be
Channing, dude.
So what's going on with Herbal Health Systems these days, man? What's the latest happenings?
The latest happenings. I tell you what, we're doing really well. Trying to keep everything straight. Number one is taking care of patients. And we just had a little mix-up. With the doctors, a little shake-up.
Yeah.
And we're good to go now. We've got a doctor on board now that is compassionate, doing the things that you would expect.
That's awesome.
We did have a problem with a doctor, and we parted ways. And I think it's a good thing for everybody.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've always loved I think the doctors over at Herbal Health Systems have always been honest, good, straight to the point, dude. Making sure that they're representing, you especially, because you run a tight ship, a good ship over there, a fun ship.
Yeah. We try to keep everything streamlined, keep everybody moving with the appointments and everything. So it's really working out well.
Right.
I like it because it's honestly, I've had friends from all over the city go down and check it out. Because really, if you take I-25 north or south, which is the heart of Denver, basically, if you don't know, and you get off on Colorado, you head south, dude. You're like seriously 2 blocks, and it's like the other way, other direction from going to Celebrity. Remember Celebrity back in the day?
Celebrity.
Yeah, dude. That's where we used to all get off to go to Celebrity, dude. But instead of going north there, you go south, just like 2 blocks, right next to Crown Break.
Walk us through the process. What happens when a new patient comes in and is looking to maybe get a card or maybe even just get some information to think about going that route?
Well, for the most part, if you come into the office, usually you have your information down.
Okay, so you're not completely naive at that point.
Exactly. We do have a lot of patients that might have been on the fence, and they don't know. Whatever brings them in, they're in an environment where they can learn and be comfortable, whatever level of knowledge they have about marijuana and how to use it medically.
Right.
We got the rec thing out there, and how to use it recreationally. I think folks had that down. But
yes.
How to use it for their ailments and just well-being. Just general wellness. That's an awesome thing, but you must have a medical condition.
Yes.
That's approved by the state. And that's where we come in. If you do have that medical condition, we can help you get your medical marijuana card. You'd sit with the doc. You'd come in, from the door. You'd come in, we have a little paperwork that you take care of, just like any doctor's, appointment. You fill out the paperwork and you see the doctor. The doctor will verify that you do have the medical condition, approved by the state. Once that's done, you'd see me and I button you up, make sure you're good to go with the paperwork and the process, how to mail it in.
He makes it easy, dude. He makes it way easy, dude. Shannon's done this for, dude, how long you been in biz now?
Let's see, we started in 2009.
Yep.
Well, so you've been around.
I was going to say, dude, he was like right next to one of my first dispensaries that I ever worked at. And he's always been like a really good play. All my friends that have ever gone, like, one of the things that I try to tell all my friends that, dude, we're in Colorado, and there's a lot of places that are trying all around the nation to get medical or trying to even go recreational. And to be able to take advantage of what our state, what we voted on, dude, it saves you. If you really are a legitimate medical patient, dude, which, I mean, I think at the beginning of the industry it was a little bit more lenient. Everybody's like, this is the only way that we can get our weed, dude. But nowadays I think that it's evolved to where with recreational, there's so much more fees. There's so much more for the out-of-staters, for the tourists, for everybody. If you're in-state, there's no reason why you shouldn't get your medical marijuana red card if you have an ailment. There's no reason for you to be paying that.
Exactly.
Can you give me an example? Because from what I gathered now, you can't just walk in there and say you couldn't sleep last night and get a red card. It's got to be legit. What are a couple examples of quote unquote ailments that would not pass the test?
Good question.
I tell you what, it's changed a lot in the last year. I see the emails that the doctors get. We get, CDPHE is cracking down.
Yeah.
Governor Hickenlooper, he signed in a couple of fail safes for, helps out the recreational dispensaries, the guys that went recreational, but caregivers, they took a hit. So it's a little different. Here's what's not passing and probably passed in the past.
09.
Yeah,
I mean, like 09.
Yeah. Again, back then it was loose. It was up to the doctor's discretion.
Yeah.
So if you had a really cool doctor that kind of saw things, that everyone should have the access, that's probably a place you can just walk in. If you have a pulse and money, you get a card.
Not that ever happened back then.
Now with us, no. You gotta be legit.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So chronic pain, how I come in chronic pain, no medical records, no nothing. That's going to be tough for you. The doctor's going to really have to drill down, and more than likely, you may have to come up with some medical records.
Yes.
And that's what you would see. How I got back pain. No medical records. I haven't seen a doctor or anything like that. You need to go see a doctor.
It's set up for the reasons for it, dude. We all got recreational, so if you want to just go blaze down, dude, there's great prices on recreational as well. But the whole point of it is, with our healthcare system and the things that Colorado has fought for and voted for, like, if I still have people daily that come in and they're like, oh, that's a qualifying ailment, and I'm like, yeah, dude, you didn't know that you're, or one of the more common ones is kids that are interested in it and just find out that their parents have a certain ailment and trying to be able to be their caregiver and point them in the right direction as well.
Right.
And you can be 18 to get a red card?
Well, technically, there's no real age limit.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
It really does depend on your ailment, though, dude. If you're a kid that's 16 with parents that are going to approve for you to get treatment because they know that medical marijuana is going to help you through your cancer treatment, you're 16, there are doctors out there that would have no problem in making sure that you got the medicine that's going to change your life, dude. It's going to make your treatment way better, dude.
We spoke about that last time I was in about the seizures, which was with the children and all of that going on. And that's really, since the last time I spoke, it's so many states now. And like I was saying, the politics involved, moms and dads vote. You're going to have to get something going in your state if the demand is there.
Dude, and there's no reason not to. I just read this week that the Mormons are getting behind Utah to get medical marijuana.
Yes.
Like, if the Mormons are going to do it and your state isn't, then something's wrong with your fucking state, dude. You know what I mean? Like, even the Mormons see it, dude.
Chad Drew said it.
Dude, the leader of the Mormon people had, like, a reaction to a bad opiate trip, dude. But, I mean, I think it said that he OD'd not knowingly and for some sort of an ailment that weed would have helped. And so he's now like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah. If I can get an opiate OD almost, dude, then everybody's got to be able to go to weed because I can't OD on that shit.
So it was probably kind of like that scene from Detroit Rock City when they sneak into like the Catholic school or whatever and put mushrooms on that dude's pizza and then they bust the kid out.
Yes. Very, very similar to that. You got to think, dude. The Mormons got to be just, love you guys, dude. But if your leaders are like, dude, let's all smoke weed, well, let's go with the Mormons then, dude. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So tell me a little bit more about the medical side of things, because I know recreationally it's kind of taken a big effect to it. How do you see this next year? Because it's a pretty critical year with the presidential race and everything.
Absolutely. Well, I think a couple of things that are huge are going to be the oils again.
Right.
But this CBD extract thing that's getting pushed around as being
Everywhere.
the medicine, it doesn't. I just got to say, it doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
Last time I spoke
Like
about
CBD in general?
CBD only.
Yeah.
CBD only. We had a patient. I spoke about him on the website. His website, Facebook. Austin Answers. CBD only. Then there's another little girl I saw. Met her dad. Hashtag Team Alexis. She's got the website, that whole deal. And she's straight. The group Team Alexis is straight up against CBD only. And there are guys out there that are pushing for CBD only, and it's really for their pockets.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name names or whatever, but some guys have, they think they have a product that's, that one thing fits all. You got seizures, got to have CBD only. That's it. It doesn't work for everybody.
Marijuana affects every person differently.
Right?
Totally.
And we can't have folks pushing that one pill fits all thing like just regular typical Western medicine. Hey, take this low dose oxy.
Yeah.
You'll be back later when it doesn't work as much, and we'll bump it up. But that's what you're seeing now is the CBD only movement. It kind of works because it's not supposed to get you high. The politicians can get behind it.
Right.
So they think that's what's going to happen. But there's going to be a movement to push that away.
Yeah.
It needs the whole plant therapy, man.
Yeah.
And it's going to be led by all the business owners that have even more at stake than these startups that are trying to push
I mean,
for
I think that right now, since there's no scientific studies or data going on right now, you have to put it in the hands of the people that are in the industry, just like us, and we're as close to a scientist as we can without getting it fucking book smart right, dude. You know what I mean?
Chad, you are as close to a scientist as anybody. Right?
Thanks for the compliment. I don't think it's true though. No. I think it's fucking with me. What do you think? No?
You got the mad scientist thing going over there. I'd tell you something else is I think this workplace, the rights for the users in the workplace is going to be something that we need to address because Jesus, man, you can't lose your job.
The whole thing with
because you're trying to
Comcast,
get medicine.
dude.
That was
that was
ridiculous.
It's eye-opening right there.
Yeah.
You know?
So I don't know what it's just going to take, but I think pilots and other professions have waivers or leniency things. I don't know what's going on with that.
Right.
But they have to let a person use their medicine, think if the guy's just TBD guy.
Right.
He's got to do quantum physics at work. He's taking care of business. And like you're saying, he pops positive, and out he goes.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. If he's excelling at his job, he's doing the right thing, using medicine, responsibly.
Right.
So we're gonna have to figure that whole thing out.
The NFL needs to get on board with that. I keep talking about it all the time.
Yeah.
The NFL would be a
smart.
huge way to have that break wide open. And there's no reason why the NFL doesn't. That's what I think.
Well, I don't know, man. NFL should jump on something. Look at the pink that they wear.
Yeah,
the cancer and all of that going on. They should be down.
They got enough pockets in Washington, I believe, around the nation that they could. I think the NFL could make it totally just explode. But that's just my theory, I suppose. Dude, I appreciate you being around. So we're going to be having you guys around a little bit more, and all of our viewers will be able to go to World Viral and be able to click on a link to be able to get an appointment. Your appointment system's so easy anyway.
Yeah, it's you don't have to call up or anything. Couple of clicks and boom, you're locked in.
Is it herbalhealthsystems.com? Is that the website?
It
right
is
there.
herbalhealthsystems.com.
There it is. So easy. Also,
hit that big flashing button that says right here, yo.
If you're out and about and you stop by a Colorado Harvest Company location and Chad is there, Chad can point you right in the right direction.
Get you right there.
Chad,
and we do have buttons on the side of our page now that take you to that webpage. So.
That's right.
Cool.
That's right.
Sweet. Awesome.
Right on. Well, Channing,
All right.
thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for coming down,
thanks
man.
for
It's good
having
to
me,
see
guys.
you.
It'll be awesome to be able to refer a lot of our friends that have the right ailments and stuff to get over to your place, dude.
We'll take care of them, absolutely.
All right, Herbal Health Systems. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick around. We have got Crash Karma coming in studio in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Pot Talk. It's where we talk about pot. Pot Talk. talk about pot.